Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aliana Sabreena binti Ismadi and I am from class MC11018. And today my speech is about should the use of plastic bag be banned? Have you ever wondered why plastic bag can be dangerous and do harm towards our environment? Well, here I am to tell you about my first point today, which is about how long does it take for a single plastic use to be degradable. A single plastic item that we own usually took about 1,000 years to decompose. Can you imagine? How long will it take if a mountain of plastic to decompose? Even the average human only lives up to 60 years old. The more we use plastic bag, the more of it will affect the environment and it will cause a plastic pollution. Plastic bag can also pollute our water as it is lightweight and they can go through our water sources or even in the ocean. This is the main reason on why the marine life choke on plastic bag. Don't we pity them? Are we even a human being and just going to watch them die by some of a plastic bag? The same thing happened to our environment. Some irresponsible people even throw out away their plastic waste. They throw it everywhere on the land, every time the people go on a picnic or having a birthday party near the beach. They are not responsible for their trash and just leave out all of their plastic waste on the ground. It has happened many times and it will happen again if we don't take preventions and actions for this kind of act. Based from a personal experience, I know that everyone in this world uses plastic bag for everything that we can think of. But as the world ages and seeing how much the marine life suffer just because of plastic bag, I think that it is important for everyone to stop using plastic bag for the better world. Now, I am gladly proud to say that I have stopped using plastic bag when I go grocery shopping. Use reusable plastic bag or carrying bag for the better. From time to time, the use of plastic bags has already been banned in many countries all over the world. Some countries even started to use recycled plastic bag to prevent from creating plastic bag that we can think of. You will be surprised on how many things that we can do with recycled plastic. For example, we can make flower pots, sweater, sleeping bags, and many more. Just imagine what can we create with all of these things just by the use of plastic bag. But here's the catch. Only a certain type of plastic can be recycled and not all of the plastic would get recycled. From what I have read, less than 10% of them gets recycled. However, that does not mean that we get to throw away all of our one-time use plastic. Recycling plastic would also take a lot of work and expensive equipment because it is not easy work. We need to make a change and use a bag that did not require plastic in it to put our food and other items. So we need to tell ourselves to recycle all of the plastic that we don't use instead of throwing it away everywhere. For all the things that I have stated, we need to remember about younger generation. They also want to live in this world and we do not get another world to live in. We as a person needs to take precautions and educate ourselves for the better world. So why not take the next step and ban our single plastic use? I can see that in Malaysia, we use a lot of plastic bags to take away our food at home. And even when they charge us 20 cents on a plastic bag, people rather pay the 20 cents than use a normal carrying bag to the supermarket. We need to create more awareness in Malaysia so that the people would truly understand on why we should not use plastic bag in a daily life. We can prevent plastic pollution in many ways. For example, we can use the known 3R method, which are reuse, reduce, and recycle. Plastic has advantages too, such as we can reuse our plastic bag as it is good for resistance. Instead of paying for the next plastic, why not we take our already many plastic from home and use it the next time we went grocery shopping. Next, we need to reduce our plastic waste in daily life. As long as we can still make a use out of plastic, I say that we should use it to the fullest. Use it for everything until it's break on its own. Furthermore, as the thing that has been said, we can take the chance to look around on the house, the plastic that we can recycle. Lastly, I really hope that we can all rethink twice before we use single-use plastic. In this speech, we have known about what harm can a plastic do and what and how we can prevent using plastic. I already talked about the things that we can make out of recycled plastic and how we should manage the use of plastic in our daily life. It is also important that we create more awareness for people that do not know what harm can plastic cause. Is it relevant for us to not use a reusable bag? In conclusion, we have seen that on what harmful things that a single plastic bag can do to our environment, marine and human life. It put all of us in danger, especially to the younger generation that wants to use this world to live in the future. I want to take this opportunity by saying that we should at least try to reduce our plastic waste and try to make our country ban the use of plastic bag for the benefits to the future and for all of us. We cannot act recklessly to the point where we created harm to ourselves instead of making more ways to improve our economy. I hope that people who have a platform on the social media, like all of the influencers and the celebrity, really take this chance and use their platform to create awareness to the people, as some of us really adored and want to follow what their idols are doing. If they show a good example, I am sure that a lot of people will start appreciating the world more and take care of it together. For that, I want to end my speech by saying thank you.